What's up, everybody? You're watching Cardboard. Coach Neil. There you go.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is January 31st, and I cannot wait until February. It has been very, very cold here in the Mid-Atlantic. Just like I understand, it's been very cold across all parts of the country. I'm not a big fan of the cold weather, so I can't wait until February, which is tomorrow. So this is going to be a quick video. I haven't made one, I don't think, since the first day or two of January. So it's been a long time, since the longest I've gone since I started this channel. Again, it's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be to the point. So I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to show you my January pickups. Okay, I got the camera turned around, and what you are looking at is a 1954 Ballantine Ale and Beer, New York Yankees team photo at the very bottom. First team to win 5 consecutive World Series championships. 1949, 50, 51, 52, and 53. And of course, in 1954, they lost the pennant to the Indians, who lost the World Series against Willie Mays and the Giants. But I have been looking for one of these, I don't want to say consistently. I first saw one of these things years upon years ago, a couple decades. And it's like one of those items. It was, a giveaway. It's like a very heavy chipboard type material with an easel on the back, like a very thick cardboard easel. I'm not going to turn it around because it's just going to waste more time. But that easel is intact. So just fantastic color. I love this kind of stuff. I saw one of these things in a CIA auction probably 6-7 months ago. And I was outbid on it, but it rekindled, it kind of brought back the idea of getting one, because there's so many things you see out there you want to get, and because there's so many things, some of the things you forget. But I like these that kind of display pieces, and yeah, so that's the 1954 Ballantine Ale and Beer New York Yankees team photo. A premium. These were probably stood behind a bar, that's kind of what my guess is. They were giveaways, but it's just a really, really nice item. I'm going to adjust this camera just so I can show you some of the other stuff as we go here. All right, well, let's start with what I have in front of me. I'm a big fan of the 1977 Topps set. I put that set together about 20-some years ago. Real good shape, near mint plus. I did a good job. I'm not a set guy, but I do like the 77 Topps. These are some 77 O-Pee-Chees. A buddy of mine was working on this set. He busted all of these straight from, he bought a couple boxes, and I was able to pick these up, all of these, for like $10. So there's like 6 of them. Gaylord Perry, and of course the back is a little bit different than the 77 Topps. But Gaylord Perry, Winfield, my man Pete, not a Hall of Famer, but should be and will be. Love this card of Reggie Jackson, Jim Palmer, and one of my favorite cards of the 70s. This is the 1977 Rod Carew O-Pee-Chee. I just love this card. I remember getting this card as a kid, and I heard about Carew. Again, this is way before the internet, and, he was playing in another part of the country, but you'd hear his name. You'd hear how great a hitter he was. Didn't know much about him, but I pulled this card and loved it. And just love this card. Love this set. I think it's a great design. That's some O-Pee-Chees. I have some of those that I bought before. I probably got about 10 or 15, including those. So maybe I'll do a little Hall of Fame run. Who knows? But I saw those, picked them up, and there you have it. This is one of 3 cards that I do not have. Well, I now have examples of. And this is the 1916 M101. This is a blank back. This is a Jack Stuffy McInnis. Stuffy was the first baseman for the $100,000 Athletics infield. I'd like to get one of these at some point with something on the back. Sporting News, Morehouse. The list goes on and on. There's a number of them. This one is blank. This one I saw on Facebook. It's graded as a poor. And I'll tell you what, I'll take these all day because to me, I really don't care about the numbers. It's more about the image, and this thing just presents beautifully. Love this card. I'm a big fan of Stuffy McInnis, and he's like one of those guys. The Hall of Very Good. And I might do a video on him at some point this year. That's the Sporting News Stuffy McInnis. Love my man Pete. Was able to get a 1969 Reds team issue. Love this kind of stuff too. Trying to add more to my Pete Rose collection as we go. But these are really cool. I love these team issues. And so there you have it. The next two items were REA pickups. 1971 Dexter Press postcard, Thurman Munson. Not his rookie, but a great image. Munson was just a fantastic catcher all throughout the 70s. MVP, a couple World Series, and unfortunately a tragic death in 79. He's one of those guys that, I just don't understand why he's not in the Hall of Fame, but what are you going to do? This is a real nice card. It's a Dexter Press. They make some really good stuff. And again, they call it a postcard. I guess this could be an area, but usually with a postcard, you're going to be able to write some things in there, like an address and maybe a note. But, it is what it is. It's called a postcard, so I'm going to say it's a postcard as well. But I wasn't looking for one of these, but I saw it, and I'm like, you know what? It's kind of cheap, and I'm going to grab that. So, and that's the first one of those I have. So here's another item I won in REA. This is a 1931 Metropolitan Studio Chick Hafey, St. Louis Cardinals issue. Again, it's listed as a poor. And this thing, when you look at it, this thing is like, ex-mint mint. It's just, again, it's fine by me. Just a great image. I love this kind of stuff. Not a huge Cardinals fan, but, these are great, great things to have. I've never owned one of these, and now I do. And they're so cool, I may get another one. Who knows? But that's the Chick Hafey blank back. I'll put that back over here. These next two. So I'm a big picture pack, photo pack, J Publishing type of collector. This is the 1965 picture pack Atlanta Braves with the envelope, which is in really, really nice shape. So I'm not going to take the cards out, but look at that image of Aaron. You got to love that image. He's on a number of picture packs and team issues in J Publishing, and this one is just great. And from what I am starting to realize, the 65 these are not expensive at all, but the 65 is a little bit tougher to find, and maybe it's just because of that image, I don't know, but this is just a great little find. He's got the Milwaukee Braves hat on, but I believe in 65, I'm gonna have to look at this after the video, they were Atlanta, but I could be wrong, and probably am, but who knows. It's just a great image of Hank Aaron. Here's another picture pack. I've been looking for this one for a few years, and then I was able to get the whole team set. And this is the 1968 San Francisco Giants in full color. And a full color, really cool envelope. Again, the envelope is in really good shape. It opens from the top. And these cards are not, well, I'll pull this around a little bit. I inspected all of them. Look at that color. It's just a great image of Mays. You know what? If I pulled it out, I might as well show you a couple. Real nice quality. And Ron Hunt, Davenport. I know there he is. So Gaylord Perry. There's 4 Hall of Famers in here. Juan Marichal and Sticks, Willie McCovey. Just a real nice set. Mike McCormick, Herman Franks, McDaniel, and Jim Ray Hart, who was a really good hitter. But look at that image. Again, I'm not a Giants fan, but I love Willie Mays type of stuff. And this thing, I'm just really happy to have it. Let me just get these back in here. These are like really sturdy. You know what? I'm going to do this after the video. But they're really sturdy cardboard stock, thin but sturdy. And they're in really nice shape. I'm going to close it off with 1937 Wheaties, Joe DiMaggio. And just love this. This is a Series 6. These are all hand cut, but they did a pretty decent job leaving the border. And it's just, great color. Most of these have that orange and blue type of color. But just look at that image of Joe D. Great card. Wheaties Breakfast of Champions. Really nice shape. Clean back. And hey, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, we'll talk.